I just wanted to say, I have the best audience in the world. Alright, sorry. Okay, so a lot of people had a lot to say so far on the last video that I made. Mind the kind of jiggliness. The truck is idling and it's gonna jiggle a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't throw people off. But alright, so I think there's some miscommunication here going on. Because when I said training, it's very vague, right? Because training is like, what was training when y'all were truck drivers, right? What was that entailed? Probably none. You probably got your CDL, got thrown into a truck and said, make do with what you got. You didn't have to sit with somebody and train. Maybe you did. Yeah, see, this wants me to, it wants me to literally drive. I don't get it. I'm sorry. I always get distracted when I'm doing these videos, and I apologize for that. But I made it to my 90 already. I'm about an hour and a half early. There's no door open, so I'm sitting here with what seems like a crap load of other trucks. Now, I will say they offer nighttime parking, so these guys might actually be asleep. I slept so damn good last night. Good goddamn. It was great. I slept hard, and then when my alarm went off, I did like the, you know, slobber fucking like stuck on my lip and shit. I had to do, when I do laundry again, I'm washing my pillowcases again. I slept pretty hard. But yeah, you guys have to deal with the beeping. I'm idling, which I should probably go ahead and just end that now. There we go. And then my APU might kick on here in a minute. Anyways, yeah, so basically what I got the gist of it from Stevens, and I'm assuming that, you know, Prime's going to be relatively the same way of training, is that they only want, they're allowing me to train after 6 months of solo experience. I brought that with me, so now I got to last 90 days. Then those 90 days are going to dictate, hey, can he run safely? Are his miles per gallon low? Meaning like, are low, high. So is his cost per mile low? So as of right now, it's at 1 cent, and that's because I'm rounding it up. It's 0.006 cents per mile. So it's low. So those are the only two dictating factors. Some people mentioned patience. I don't have the patience to drive, let alone train. What y'all see on YouTube is a slightly more exaggerated version of myself. I'm goofier. Like, if you just caught me sitting in the truck, normal day, I was stuck in traffic in Chicago yesterday. I wasn't anything like my videos. I was just, you know, if I did anything, it was like this. Stop and getting going, and the truck's doing this shit because I'm constantly hitting the fucking gas, and, you know, so that's it, you know. But when I'm on the video, I feel like I have to entertain, you know, so I'm talking more, and I'm more active, and I'm more presented. You get what I'm saying? But under normal circumstances, no. Somebody had mentioned maturity. I don't know if that was meant under the guise of like maturity as in truck driving maturity, tenure and experience. Like, for sure, somebody that's been driving for 10 years is going to know a hell of a lot more than I am. I get that, but that's not what it's about. What it's about is I'm not going to be training somebody to go be an owner operator by themselves, running their own freight, hiring a broker, you know, running a business, doing your taxes and shit like that. All I'm doing is I'm showing them how to run the truck safely, which I've been able to do, and also how to make money with Prime. Because as y'all will see tomorrow, most likely, I'm going to be posting a video of how much I made off of a $7,100 a week gross. And that's going off of assumption. I'm assuming that with the numbers that I've written down based off of my estimated revenue, that's what I was going to make. That's not including detention. That's not including my DOT $100 pass. thing that I did. I passed my DOT inspection, so that's another $100. You know, there's a bunch of other odds and ends in there. The fuel might have fluctuated on the day that I calculated that pay, so it might be a little bit more or less. It's gonna be all, you know, it's all over the place. So it'll definitely be, I'll be able to break it down more once I get that started. But I get it though. Like, I say training, and all of a sudden everybody's like, well, now their specific version of what they believe training is now flows through their head. So I've gotten a couple comments where they're like, man, how long have you been driving? That doesn't seem right. You're already training. Yeah. So if Prime allows me to train, I'm gonna train. So if they see that I'm not doing well when I train, then they'll stop me training. But I feel like the knowledge that I have to be able to operate this vehicle safely, being able to help someone learn how to back, and also how to run their clock, because I know how to run my clock. I'm running on recaps right now, and I don't plan on stopping until I'm ready to stop. So I'm gonna bust my ass, make as much money as I can solo, keep my miles per gallon high, keep my cost per mile low, make money, and stay safe. And that's all I have to bring when I'm gonna be a trainer. I'm gonna have to have 20 years of driving experience. I think someone else said, you wouldn't make it back in the 70s and 80s as a trucker. I'm like, I wouldn't have probably been a trucker in the 70s and 80s. This guy obviously hasn't watched my channel. I didn't choose trucking because it's something I wanted to do my whole life. I chose trucking because COVID, and I couldn't find a job in IT. So I don't understand. Like, everybody's got to have something to fucking say. Everybody's got to be talking shit. Shut up. Everybody's got an opinion. I get it. Yeah. And then what I said, I was talking to my buddy Wrangler today. Say, everybody's got opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. You can have it. That's fine. But I mean, everybody's got to spout out their own shit or their own version of something because they think it's a certain way and that's how it should be. Like, if you guys haven't grasped it yet, I make my own fucking path. All right. I don't follow in anybody else's footsteps. I'll take what people say into consideration and I'll consider it, but I'm still going to do what I want to do. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm relaying all this information through YouTube, and I'm sharing my experience. How many people told me not to be a contractor at Stevens? I did it anyway, and now look at it. I have way more information out about why you shouldn't do it, because I lived it. So now, instead of just taking my word for it because I just was in front of the camera, you can see my decline. You see the route that I took. I'm paving. I'm making new roads. I'm not following old ones. You get what I'm saying? So, have your opinions, fine, but just know I don't give a shit. All right, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna take advantage. I'm an opportunist. I'm gonna take advantage of what is put in front of me, and I'm gonna make it happen. And if I can't make it happen, hey, I tried. If I failed, hey, I tried. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm not gonna do it because one or two people said, oh, I shouldn't do it. No, fuck off. Shut up. Anyways, now that I got that out of my system, I'm gonna eat my breakfast. God damn it, it's the hot one. Every time. I can't eat this. I can't eat that because I want to shit my pants in this truck. I have to eat that when I know I'm gonna stop. You know, like I'll give myself an hour. Actually, stomach. Look at how much of that I drank already. Can you tell? I've drank like half of it already. That chili fucked me up last night, I'll say that. Anyways, I'm rested now, so now I'm just waiting. You know, that's how it happens. I said this last night. I slept my ass off last night, and when I need to sleep, they're real quick about getting me unloaded, and now when I'm awake and I'm rested, I'm waiting. But I'm only... No, I'm gonna take the... I don't think that they estimated that I'd have the toll roads. I think I'm about 2 hours away from the Tyson.
Please drive to highlighted route.
The DDT is set, 2.5 hours actually. The DDT is set for 11 o'clock at night. So, and it's in Joylet, Illinois. I think I was just there a couple days ago. I think I mentioned that in one of my other videos. But and then there's 2 drops. One is about 5 hours away, 4 or 5 hours away, and then my next one's going to be another 300 or so miles. So about 500 miles total. 2 different drops, $2,200. Not bad at all. I think that's good. I'll be right at about 3,000 gross already for this week after I drop this load in 2 days. So I'll pick it up today, and my delivery date is set for later, a couple days, like 2 days down the road. I think it's on the 8th or something. But anyways, that's it. I just wanted to speak my mind about the whole training thing, and if they're gonna allow me to do it, I'm gonna take advantage of it. And I'm still waiting to hear back on these vlog things, so I'm gonna have to change that up. I need to get some revenue stream back into the YouTube scene, and vlogs are my way of doing that. Anyways, yeah, I'll worry about all that shit. Y'all don't have to worry. Anyways, remember, Jess Lazo, I need to fucking ready to take care. I'll see y'all another time.